Right, we try that again. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far. Welcome to this afternoon stream, where we're playing some Farthest Frontier. We're going to be playing some X-Defined in a little under an hour, and then we'll play until about 7:30. We'll be switching over to Arma 3 Anti-Stasi on our community server, and finally, possibly some COD Warzone. We'll see how it goes. So,
I say, old chap, I think those raiders mean to do us harm.
yes. So, small problem. I actually hadn't remembered that what I'd done is past flanker has utterly screwed over present flanker. Saw a massive raid coming and noped out. And because it's been a couple of weeks, I totally can remember what we're doing. Well, this is awkward. 22 raiders are attacking us. I don't think we even have a barracks. Let's get ourselves underway. Which also kind of stuffs our trade as well. Interesting times. It's not so much that, it's that look at our food stores. They're not great and our merchants are only just starting to arrive. And half our villagers are just deciding to ignore the bell. Excellent. To be fair, there's not a lot this trade's going to lose out on, but it's going to impact a lot of our food stores. So there's been a new patch today, so we're seeing how that's working. And then we have a sponsored stream for X-Defiant a little bit later on. And today's stream sponsored by Gaming Buzz, our community website, Ubisoft for the X-Defiant section, and Logitech. So I was going to do some quick chores before X-Defiant time. Both will pop in. I hope you well. Oh, uh-oh. Guys. Come on. Oh, I love it. The hunter came out of their shack to take a couple of shots at them. They're like, nope. That'll do. Problem is, until we... We're still missing 5 raiders somewhere. We may already have stuffed some of our crop growth for this year. So what's everyone growing? We've got flax growing there. We have a recovery year there. That's probably just as well because we've got some field infections. We've got beans there. Not the largest fields in the world, but we're getting there. So at the moment we've got this area here that is very much focused on getting planting done first because we've done okay for our log income. So we're trying to plant these huge new forests on each side. In fact, what I'm going to do is move this up just a touch. There. And we've got temporary shelters. We've got a wagon, a lookout tower. That's more to protect from bears than raiders. And then we've got 2 foresters camps out this way. We could, and then over here we've kind of done likewise. We've got these little camps outside. So here we've got 2 temporary shelters, a wagon shop, and we've got the Hunter's Lodge. And a couple of iron mines up. Don't we have a burial ground? Is that the first villager we've lost? The mine is out of ore. That's good news. That was intentional, so we're trying to empty these clay pits out. There we go. Well, that could have gone worse. Ah, there's the rest of them. Got him. Right. Okay, so we've got 25 spare housing space. We're not desperate for that right now. But we do need to start getting some of the rest of these buildings upgraded. And we are losing money. Which we can either solve through trading. Unfortunately, the trader has been worse than useless for that, truth be told. Or we can try and improve our lot housing-wise. Also just checking the fertility before we build more housing. Okay, there's quite a lot of houses due to be upgraded. That's okay. So we don't have the largest amount in the world of planks and wood, but these houses being upgraded should help us pretty significantly with our income. So we should be seeing this deficit drop each time because these are all being upgraded to better houses that pay tax. You're winning. Well, we beat off the raiders that the past flanker just left me to start the stream with. "16 people arrived to your village. They plan to immigrate. Will you accept them?" Yep, absolutely. More pop is more good. So we're now down to -9 gold. Although we are very low on planks. We need more planks, please. Where did we build the infrastructure for creating planks? So it needs to be away from housing, ideally. I mean, to be fair, we are producing as quick as we can. That's not too bad. Cody!
Cody Handen just subscribed, Imaflanker Viking.
I appreciate the Imaflanker Viking. Cody, thank you so much for the resub. Are you joining us this evening for armor? There's no pressure either way. Just checking whether my favourite medic is here. Because I think we may have Sir Daft of Panzeria joining us as well. Was that armor? You are planning to join tonight. Excellent. You're welcome to join. We're going to be playing Extra Fine in 40 minutes as well, which is a free to play game if you fancy joining us with squads of 6. Darth says, I'll try not to shoot flank with a tank this time. I mean, you shouldn't really make promises you can't keep, sir. I mean, I appreciate your the hopes and prayers there, but we all know I'm getting shot. If not shot, then maybe run over. You stop running in front of bullets and tanks. Look, I am faster than a speeding bullet, maybe. We specifically have... Oh, we don't have a guy over here. Oh, we have a tower over here, and he does have a bow. He can stay where he is, and he's only there to protect from predators. See, as soon as we delete that clay, everyone got better. The only problem is we may need to build it again. Yeah, we don't have the largest amount of clay at the moment. Oh no, we turned this one off before to empty the other one. Doop. There we go. So just checking, do we actually have the iron mines working? We do. Not very many people in them. We're a little short of labourers at the moment. So the question is, do we build a heavy industry hub out this way? Where we're away from housing at the moment. Maybe in this area. But it means it's more open to attack. Although the lake does come across here, so maybe we'll be okay. What I could really do with knowing is on our resources. Okay, we do have plenty of coal and iron ore, and it looks so. Where the heck did I put that? Pro gamer right here. Okay, so that's over here, the foundry. And we've got 2 more hunting lodges. I think we can make a really cool city with this start, actually. Hobo says, morning favourite alloy, and all the lesser alloys, and flanker too, I suppose. Good morning, Hobo. Lovely to have you here. Commands don't work in pop-ups. I feel bamboozled. I'm going to try and get a single blacksmith's forge up. If you're looking for single blacksmith forges in your area.
Dirty old hobo
Is the person you should look for. There we go. We're on -3 gold. We've got 810. We could probably look at moving some goods to the market so they're ready to trade. What do we got that we would sell? So what we're looking for is things that are sustainable, that we can reproduce. Maybe some honey. Get another 50 there. Max out the amount of honey in there. We've got pottery. Probably do with more wood planks. So I'm trying to specialize each of our zones a little bit. So we've got these areas here, which I may well link together with a road as well. That's gathering our resources, getting our hunting up and running. This needs upgrading for hunting. I do love the look of the trees in this game. I like how Flanker just misses my chat. What chat? You have a complaint. Okay, what's the complaint? Also, hi Wagley. You bought clothing, Sim. It's your fault. Well, have you created your own clothing line yet? What do you mean you'll save one for each? Hey, Russ. One of you signed for plan, but you refuse for Flanker. That's just rude. I'm seeing Wagley tomorrow. Oh, we're in profit. Successful stream. Nothing else is needed. We're now getting 1 gold per year. So 1 gold per month. Even better. Suffocate says scones are a Flanker free zone. Not you as well, Suffocate. Come on. Sharing is care. Oh, yeah, you don't care. Okay, that's fair. Not loving the amount of food we have in our stores going into winter. And we have, because that's flax, that's beans, that's just field recovery. So it's really these turnips that are going to dictate whether or not we get through the winter. Our firewood is doing okay, but we could probably do better. Right, our stores aren't quite full. You know what? I'm going to upgrade the root cellar anyway. We've got enough bricks to do it just about. And to increase efficiency, I'm going to pour half of the people out of the clay pit here, because we're not desperately short of clay, and get them to do some of these upgrade works. And also just the lugging stuff around works. The fridge now needs a warning for a food avalanche when the door is opened. Wow, you've really gone to town then. Hey girls, how was work? And how are the doggos doing? They're a peasant, they can eat each other, saves on money. Also, mobile food source. The food stores are over full. See, I don't know whether our host planned this, But the area that of the country this is in that I am traveling to this weekend is next to a fairly major air show. So there are no hotels available. So I'm going to be traveling up and down each day. Oh my. You even got food for a Scottish breakfast that you can't eat. Ooh. You mean you actually got lawn sausage? See, even though all the mean things Suffocate says about you, Wagley, you're okay. I tell you what, I'll bring you some frozen macaroni pies. Dogs are fine and you didn't work today. No, but you did work yesterday, right? That is a fair point. Do we actually have the thing I need for that building? Or we have one. That's why we're being really careful. I'm going to tell them that's a priority building. Well, it was fine yesterday. Fair enough. And Suffocate, how were your travels? Our food stores are not looking great at all. I don't really want to put more farms down because they require more workers. And we've got enough building tasks underway already. But I think maybe the hunters need upgraded a bit. Because we've got a hunter here. Are they grabbing these nuts? Wagley, you're doing inventory. Well, I mean, of all the people I trust to do inventory, Wagley is one of them. Oh, Wagley's gone off to get nuts. Yes, they're an important part of the overall diet of our country currently, or our wee city, is that we need to grab these nuts. Because if you don't, well, then people are going to starve. See, we've already grabbed all these ones. Suffocate says, travel was fine for once you didn't get stuck. That's impressive. Did you go through London this time? The reason I keep checking is I'm looking at a number of labourers and balancing our economy a little bit. Because I'm desperate to get some of these things built. Look at that. So you've got a before and after here. Those are our root cellar. And there's our brick root cellar. So it reduces the amount of spoilage a little bit. I think we've got a mostly meat diet at the moment. Yeah. We have a smattering of vegetables, some nuts, and a shed load of meat. Who said Arby's got the meat? We've got it. Well, while you're doing inventory, maybe you could grab... Might be a little late, but we could get a little bit more of the soft fruit from the hawthorns. I do miss when you used to be able to, for some of the trees, you used to be able to pick them up and effectively plant them. That was a really neat little thing you could do. You flew to Gatwick, and then the train out to Reading. That's not too bad. So a bit of a longer route round, but I totally get it. It is ridiculous to me that if you are coming from, or if you are traveling west of Heathrow, Gatwick is almost as convenient. Because you can easily get to Heathrow by train if you are going from the London side. But from the other side, you need to get a coach or go into London, then back out again. Someone says, I've learned I do not have time to play Eggs of Violence. We're going to go to London Zoo at 5. So enjoy the game. Hopefully join you if you do another session another day. Fair enough. Enjoy your time at London Zoo. It's one of my favourite zoos. There's a road that runs through the middle of London Zoo where the entrance is. You can actually see the giraffes at London Zoo from the main road. You'll happily take any flight route that avoids Luton Airport, though. Yes. I can understand that. Right, our builders are still working at full pelt. We've still got 24 labourers. Our stores are up a little bit after a couple of those small adjustments we made. Oof. Reduced replenishment on the eggs because the trees have been chopped down. That's interesting. Oh. Let's see if we can help that out a little bit. So the mushrooms and eggs will only really stay where they're in forested areas. Wagley says not good enough. JP, where was the invite? Yeah, Tom, you're gonna have to share at least a picture of a giraffe and a monkey in the Discord, or there's gonna be riots. Hey, Physics, how are you, bud?
Just subscribed. This game is a lie. That frontier is just down the street. Def not the farthest.
Thank you for this 66 months, my friend. Physics says Wagley, and Wagley says Physics. I deserved that. That hurt. How's your day going today, Physics? When you don't have to schlep all the way into town and back out again? Cancel that. I don't really want to take out the berries if I can avoid it. just because if push comes to shove, they can be quite a valuable food resource. And we already have a road most of the way out this way. So pull the road over for getting more stone. There's quite a lot more clay there as well. About 8,000. So glad you have audio compression. It muted your screen. Reasonable, sorry. Just share a picture of Flanky. You got a picture of Monkey right there. Well, not inaccurate. Talking of inaccurate, though, I am going to try and cut the background noise. Apologies, you're hearing a hum. That is an air conditioner, and I am going to try and cut that out now. Okay, that's going there. Okay, we should get rid of the... Oh, actually, it's not showing very much. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. Let me see. That one will do that. Okay, there might be a bit more clipping around my voice, but hopefully you won't be able to hear the background noise quite so much. And less noise, I'm told, is always good. Or is it just less of my voice? We can deal with a lot more clipping of your voice. There we go. Dick says, Hobo, how dare you insult monkeys like that? So I think this is going to be one of our industrial areas. We could potentially stick some more industrial area out this way as well. The fertility is not going to be fabulous near the base of the mountain here. I am going to need to improve our wood splitter though. We could probably do one more block out this way. So I need to, as soon as this is up and running, I need to change it to making nothing but heavy tools for a bit. So, don't care about swords. 100% heavy tools, please. wee bit of a workers shortage at the moment. Yeah, that's not muzzle, that's the front of my helmet. Waggy says I provided muzzles. Cody says monkeys, oh man, last time I went to zoo, one of them was picking poop out of his own butt and eating it. Oh dear. The monkeys and gorillas at London Zoo freaking rock. The enclosure's really cool. And there's pygmy hippos there, which are cool. My favourite zoo animals are the pygmy hippos in Edinburgh Zoo. But London Zoo has them too. Villager has been stricken with worms. We do have shoes. We have soap. That feels like it's on them. Not gonna lie. I could have sworn I already upped that. A new travelling merchant has arrived. I mean, we can get a wee bit more gold in by. I'd buy some of that wheat, but how much cash do we have in the 1300? That's right, 1137. One's producing tools, slaving away. The other one's enjoying nature. I mean, I'm happy for him, but that's not really super helpful. Well, they do have horse and chickens. Yeah, those Predator didn't stand a chance. There's two archers there. Goats are the best. Goats are meanies. There's someone in the community who I went to a farm with many years ago who was trying to hand out pellets to the goats, and the goats ate the bottom of the bag and the pellets. They were not impressed. I'm just supporting our clay a little bit, so because we're short of labourers really compared to where we want to be, and we do have enough clay. Well, villagers have graduated. Excellent. Getting that sorted and upgraded is where we can then set up another blacksmith, and then that can produce the tools and swords. Normally I like to have my blacksmith right next to my town centre, so it's kind of in this area to cover it. Oh, we do already have a blacksmith over here. Well, Derp. Okay, well, not world ending. Those stores are full. So we're going to have to do this upgrade here as well, which we're just short on gold for. Which is an easy solve, because we can just go here and transfer a chunk of gold out of our trading post. And let's get that upgraded so we can store as much food as we can and reduce the amount of wastage. Afford one more house on that street. There we go. And there are also some very judgy goats at Edinburgh Zoo. As on the steep side of the hill, there are some goats that just watch all of the visitors and kind of watch them all huffing and puffing and out of breath as they climb the hill, because Edinburgh Zoo is on a hill. And the goats are on one of the steepest parts of it. That fire was dealt with pretty quickly. Our food's now heading in the right direction just about. So's our firewood. That's much better for going into winter this year. Because we've built this area here, we may have to build another like secure storehouse. We do have to watch our logs are dropping down a bit, but that's not a huge surprise. And we do have, out in this area, an absolute shed load of wood that we've been planting trees for that is not fully mature yet, but getting there. And we've got more trees being planted here as well, you can see near the eggs. Wagley's foraging nuts. How's that other forager doing? So not all our roads are paved yet, but we're getting there. We need 50 bricks. So we have got a consistent supply of bricks being made. But we could, if we get another influx of another population influx, we should actually be able to pretty significantly increase our brick. And potentially our charcoal as well. And to prep for that, I'm going to upgrade the firewood splitter. That's a cool looking building, the Fletcher's workshop. It's allowing us to make crossbows as well. But we're going to have to continue to ramp up our iron production. Because I have a feeling if we have a look at our stores... Yeah, we're consuming as much as we're producing. And we are consuming more than we're producing when it comes to ore. Which is fine, I think, because we've got a reasonable backup of ore. Yes, we have to do something about that, and we do have ore mines. It's just that if we're having to cut our cloth according to what we can afford, and right now we're low on labourers. It needs extra food time from the local market. 5 new villagers have been born. And 1 new villager arrived. And it's great, I'm super happy for them, but we need a lot more than 1. Oscar says, more than one immigrant sounds like a flanker greedy for those bodies he can sacrifice to ambition. What's death count? I think we had one from the fight. We've had 16 deaths so far in total. Pottery's doing well. Soap's doing well. Finding some sand. Okay, that's not terrible though. We've managed to get ourselves a second blacksmith. We've increased the mining. We have sorted out, we've deleted one of the clay pits that was causing us some a few downsides. What we could do with doing actually is maybe setting ourselves up on the food production side, because no one wants to be in this area anyway, so how fertile is it? Alright, that's got some fertility in it, so just in case, we'll move it over here. I don't love that as a location, but we'll set ourselves up with some paths to upgrade as well. So we've got enough flax and things to now produce flour, but what that will also allow us to do is set up a bakery, which will improve the desirability in this whole area if we can. Oh no, a villager died. That's unfortunate. Sell some pottery. That's a really good price of stone. It's got 6 heavy tools now. I was going to say, oh no, the villager died. That's unfortunate. You can tell Flanker is truly distressed by the sorrow in his voice. Don't mind me, he had a day at work. I think a lot of us had a day at work today, Oscar. All is forgiven. I hope at least it's there's a light at the end of the tunnel on the work side, without it just being some bringing you more work with a torch. Hey Morph, lovely to have you here. Right, okay. We've done the things I wanted to do. We've got an hour in. We've managed to set everything up, so we've got a lot of the buildings upgraded. We've survived the raid. We've got the bakery chain coming on board now as well. We're now making flour at the windmill because we had quite a lot of raw material that we bought cheap grain to give us extra food, which will provide more food variety, which will help with more housing upgrades. And now we have a couple of bakeries coming online. They'll be able to utilize that flour and will further improve the happiness in this area. And I think we're well on the way to having our housing. Yeah, our housing target's been met for large houses. So now we just need to do pop and 0 out of 1 trading center built. And the upgraded version. And we're just owed, we just need a lot of wood planks. And I think we've also prepared ourselves pretty well for growth in the future. You see these huge forests we've got planted. And that's been expanded a little bit here as well, which should help with some of the foraging for the eggs. So you can see that has actually recovered for one of them. Okay. The light at the end of the tunnel turned out to be an oncoming train, indeed. So, what we're going to do is we'll save this up. Name Derpton. There we go. And we're going to be switching on over. So we've got a sponsor stream starting with some X-Defiant. So I'll be back in just a few seconds. I just need to do a bit of a changeover. If you're watching on YouTube, you can already head over to the stream. It's already up. And we're going to play some X-Defiant for a little bit, and then we'll be switching on over to Armor 3 after that. Everyone's welcome to join X-Defiant, by the way. It is free to play. There is the link to where you can download it from. Being sponsored for a couple of hours playing for Defiant by Ubisoft through WeHype. Also being sponsored by Logitech today as well. So, and then we'll be playing after X-Defiant some Armor 3, which I'm super looking forward to because we're getting some really big fights in now, and we're doing combined arms operations, as it's a huge amount of fun, and nothing ever goes wrong with Armor.
3, 2,
So I'll leave you with this, and I'll be back in just a few moments.
Holy cow, that goes! I expected there to be an ignition phase and then it go, but it just went.